What is up, everybody on YouTube? I'm sorry it's been a little while since I've uploaded. It's been a few days. I'll be honest, I think I was just a little bit busy kind of doing some homework and stuff like that. I had a seminar that me and my group had to do. We had to do a group presentation on Thursday. Yeah, I'll just admit I kind of forgot to, upload a video over the past few days. So sorry if you guys have been waiting, but regardless, I am back, and I am back on my Facebook page again. There seems to be a lot of videos on there that I find that you guys haven't seen yet. So I'm going to be kind of continuing the piano series. You guys have basically heard all of the grade 10 material. You've heard quite a few Scott Joplin rags, and you've heard even earlier than grade 10, you've heard me play the grade 9 material, which I told you I auditioned for university with. And so this piece is a little bit different because it goes even further back, and this is a grade 8 piece. So this is definitely, a considerable length of time before I even went to university. This is in 2020, and I think I went to university in 2021. So, there's at least a year gap there. So I had a bit of catching up to do at this time before I could, deem myself at a level worthy of auditioning for university. So anyways, this piece is pretty short and sweet. It is another piece by Johann Sebastian Bach. It's a Baroque piece. And what's interesting about it, one of the big differences you'll notice with between grade 8 and grade 9 pieces, and grade 10 and ARCT especially, is the length of the piece. The Royal Conservatory requires that you play a lot more content. And so before, they might just get you to play a short prelude. But then for grade 10, they want you to play the entire prelude and fugue. But then for the ARCT, they want you to play the entire, sonata, all three movements of the Mozart sonata, for instance. I got to play all three movements of that. So that's quite a bit of music just for one piece of music. Excuse me. So, yeah, this is definitely kind of a bit of a blast of the past, a bit of a reminiscing of when times were, a little bit easier, just the good old days where, it didn't take me more than a minute and a half to finish a piece, and then it didn't take me more than 15 minutes to finish an exam. So anyways, I'll stop jibber-jabbering about it, but one thing I will add is that I had kind of forgotten the name of this piece a little bit. I said, what is it called again? Is it called Little Prelude in E Major? And yes, I was right. It is called Little Prelude in E Major. I decided to look it up, and I found this Lisa Tahara. I might link this video in the description so that you guys can check her out, because the impression that I get is that I think she might be a piano teacher herself, or at the very least, she kind of just demonstrates all of the songs. I don't know how many levels she's gone through, but I think she kind of basically just showcases all of the repertoire that you'll find in the books that you can buy. Which lists the songs that that are eligible to play for RCM exams. And so I don't know if she's gone all the way from level 1 to level 10 or what, but yes, she's definitely kind of one of those RCM book demonstrators, I guess you can say. And she does a pretty good job at playing this song. Definitely a lot better of a job than I did in this video. So yeah, this is called Little Prelude in E Major, BWV 937, and by J.S. Bach. And without further ado, I better zip it and let you guys enjoy the video. Here we go. this song just quite right. I haven't perfected it yet because it's difficult. That's kind of amusing, my little comments at the end of that. Definitely, at this stage in the game, it needed some work. Obviously, this was before I sat the RCM exam for grade 8. But yeah, I like the piece. I think it's a really nice sounding piece. One thing I almost forgot to mention is you'll notice that this is a different piano in a different space. This is the Harmony Center. It used to be a church, in my hometown of Owen Sound, and then they have since kind of just left it as like empty space so that people can rent the spaces if they want to host like concerts, or the Kiwanis Festival usually runs the Kiwanis Festival in this building in Owen Sound. So I've played in the Harmony Center a few times for things related to that. But my piano teacher was kind enough to actually give me the code to access the building kind of more or less whenever I please, within reason. And then, I just have to write my name down on a sign-in sheet. And I have access to this piano. The other piano comes with a lock code. And at this stage in the game, I was not allowed to touch that piano. The one that had the lock on it, it's a nicer piano than this one. I had to kind of, up my skill level first before she let me touch that one. So this is the one I got to touch first. But the next one, it's too bad I don't have any videos of that without Facebook muting the content, because I do have a video, but yeah, the content is muted, so you won't get to hear the lovely Yamaha that they have. I think it was custom made, so it sounds really, really good, and surprisingly good for a Yamaha. It's a Symphony Grand, but you guys unfortunately won't get to see that. But that's just a couple of things I wanted to mention about this space anyways, and the privilege I've been given to access this space. So, yeah. Guess that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for, sorry it's been a few days since I uploaded, and sorry for continuing my tendency to prattle on for a video that really only deserved to be 2.5 minutes because the song was pretty short. I digress. I will let you guys carry on with your day. Stay tuned for some more content. And, I think there's another video on here somewhere where I played the Pineapple Rag. I think that's another Scott Joplin rag you haven't yet heard me play. So I might search my Facebook page for an old Pineapple Rag video and show you guys that as well. One more thing. Oh, I guess I kind of already mentioned it, but this piece obviously needed some work. I think my biggest criticism I could give to myself now, like the future self speaking to my younger self, is more dynamic contrast. The whole song kind of just sounded at the same volume, so I figured that was worth mentioning, especially for some of you who are viewing this who might be a bit of a music connoisseur yourself. It might be worth kind of acknowledging my own mistakes before you guys criticize me for my mistakes. Not that I'm self-conscious, I just figured, before you all say something, let me just, say something first. Like, yes, I get it. It wasn't as good as it could be. Anyways. All right. I got that out of my system. I better let you guys go. Thanks again for watching, and peace out.